The Pac-12, a Western institution and the Conference of Champions more than 100 years, and today we get to crown another. It's an intriguing matchup as these teams battle for this conference trophy and continue the proud legacy of this league. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the USC Trojans, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? A handoff to the back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
After the loss on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 22. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Tackle made after a big gain.
Hey, great throw here by this USC quarterback, but how about the catch by the wide receiver? And Chris, we've been saying that for decades when it comes to USC and their wide receivers. What incredible history, going way back to Len Swan. I know he was a Steeler, but it all started when he wore that USC uniform. Keyshawn Johnson had a brilliant career. So did Robert Woods. And how about Amon-Ra St. Brown and the job that he did when he was at SC?
He hands it off from the gun. Jukes to get past a man. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Defense is coming after him. He's looking to scramble. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Movement at the second level of the defense now. And the running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Third down play for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The attempt is no good. And with that miss, no change in the score.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Off the 56-yard missed field goal, the offense will set up at the 39. Receiver in motion now. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Hits the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
They'll kick it away here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. The last drive was demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Here's the second down play. Ball handed off. And the Trojans pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a first down on the ground, and they had so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. We're going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus Allen, both won the Heisman Trophy.
First down and 10. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Important second down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And now another deep ball here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
That's one way to be able to move the football up the field in a hurry. These are the types of plays that can really galvanize an offense.
And the Trojans look to keep this drive moving. The back's got it. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. Knocks that one right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. Comes back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. And a nice 1st down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Second down after that completion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That gain is good enough for a 1st down. Ball spotted at the 42. The Ducks come to the line in a hurry up.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the 1st down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness. Ability to run the ball when they have to pick up 1st downs. They did it right there.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And the junior able to get home with the sack. He's going to lose yards there, forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
And the Ducks pick up enough yardage to get a first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality is seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
The Ducks come to the line with 1st and goal. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They can't slow him down. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. Comes the USC offense back on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. He'll hand it off. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Crucial third down play coming up. Can he make it to the marker? And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. Tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. With the catch, it's West.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion sets up a second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a 2-ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
Ducks offense retakes the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Pass complete. It's second down now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Look, I realize when any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The Ducks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. Now it's second down here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Powers through. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Coaches told us in pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
First down here for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back. It's an out route. The catch made. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Completion makes it second and short. And the wideout goes in motion. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Positive yards, that's all you want to see as an offense. As long as you're moving the ball forward, it's going to give you a chance to continue to get first downs. What are they looking at now? 3rd and inches, it looks like.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Defense all over it. They stop it. I don't think he got it. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. Seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
Less than a yard to go here on 4th down. The offense is going to go for it. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And moves the ball to the 35, another first down. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. You know, as a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. It's going to bring up second down.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground. The next tip ball could be going the other way.
Incompletion makes it second down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking to make a big play downfield. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. A missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this. I'm shocked that he actually overthrew. With anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it, just misses it.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Ducks lining up here on 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. to run it here. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. The field goal is good. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and then take us to halftime. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Trojans will kick this away to get the second half going. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Short loss of the play sets up second and long from the 18. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on second down. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They get him down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with a lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? There's the handoff. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The gain makes it second and medium. And the back now goes in motion. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. That's a big hit at the end, but you a fresh set of downs.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And the Ducks pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Looking to throw it on first down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And is intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And the USC offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Play action here on 1st down. Looking to scramble to his left. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline.
It's a nice throw and a great catch by this USC wide receiver to pick up a first down. And oh boy, USC quarterbacks and receivers, efficiency and timing and speed and execution. Boy, they are putting it on display once again today.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking now throwing here to start the drive. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy, a guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. Started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws, and Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday, what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. Big gain across midfield. Tackle finally made at the 32.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Ducks pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
Let's go.
Handoff in a single back formation. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the running back's got it again. A quick juke to get free. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
And they get set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good, and they lead 17-3. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Trojans offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They're going to run it. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The game makes it second and medium. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Receiver makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
They're going to pick up a first down. Nice catch, but even a better throw to show that accuracy and efficiency from that quarterback spot. And my gosh, they have so many great quarterbacks over the years that played at USC. Go back to Carson Palmer, the year he won the Heisman. What a brilliant career he had for the men of Troy. Matt Leinart, big factor, those Norm Chow offenses and the championships that Matt Leinart won. And, of course, more recently, Caleb Williams for Lincoln Riley, running and throwing and making throws just like that.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
So second down after the incompletion. Quick throw caught on the left side.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field. Somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. That's a design quarterback keeper. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Well, I don't blame the offensive coordinator here. It's the right thing to do down a couple scores. They just didn't execute.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Great move in the open field. Tackle, but first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the three-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The Ducks are in the red zone. And now they'll run it on the draw. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Second down play coming up. Back's got it again. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, we've seen backs have bad days before, but this is about as bad as it gets. This guy can't get positive yards. It's a combination of not using his vision, the offensive line not opening up any holes, and this offense as a whole is struggling, and that's why they're losing this game.
He went backwards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 24. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. You tackle him at the 38. Solid game. Nice play there.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. Wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Back to throw again. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. And the downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on the screen. Breaks loose at the 45. They finally get him down, but a solid gain on that screen pass. Good call there. The Trojans come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Crosses the 30. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the Trojans are forced to 10 here. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Fresh set of downs. It's first and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's picked for a third time tonight. Look out. He's got some space. Past the 50. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. At the 10 now. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Oregon.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. This one will be fair caught. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick six. And the runner takes off to his right. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Heading left after the handoff. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, "What in the heck was that all game?" Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
First and 10 play coming up. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Getting set. Here's second down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking right, this one caught. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that 3rd down catch.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. And it's taken at the 25. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. What a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves conference champions. That's a tremendous achievement, but we have to wait and see what the committee decides to do and if they'll get an invite to the college football playoff. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.